Hi, in this video we will tackle resellers mode of SPLYNX. SPLYNX has three modes how you can work with the resellers. Resellers are called partners inside our system. There is always one main partner which represents the company that runs SPLYNX, and then you can create different resellers. The first we will create with a percentage, so you will pay the percentage of sales to this reseller, and let's take a look how to do that. It means that your company will generate invoices, will charge the client and will receive the payments, but then you will pay, for example, 25 or 30% of your revenue or your invoices that you generated, you will pay it to your reseller. So let's take this reseller with a percentage. As you can see on the template values, all your company details are set, but then we can configure the partner's percent 30%. So it means that the 30% we will always apply on the invoices, and we will pay back to our reseller this amount of money. So let's just go through some clients and assign them to this reseller with a percentage. So reseller with a percentage has 3 customers right now. Let's go to the invoices and check generated invoices. This change was applied even for invoices that were generated in the past. So what we have here is the total amount of $6,000 invoices that were generated in February, but when we click on the reseller partner, then the new column will appear here. So where we see the total amount of invoice that we charged client and the amount that we have to pay to our partner and the amount that we have to leave in our company. So here are the data of our company, and this is our invoice. So as I'm saying, our company is operating the network and doing everything and selling the services and sending out the invoices. The second mode is when your reseller wants to run his own billing cycle with own invoices. It's also possible. So for that I created reseller own invoicing. And what I have to do, I need to configure his settings on the template values. So let's open his details here, and there we need to set up his username, his company name, his company address and all the data. So it means that this reseller will use your SPLYNX to charge his own customers. So he can have his own tariff plans. Also, he will get own access to the customer database, and he can have own administrators. So everything is separate. So it's just an instance of SPLYNX that runs in your server, but another company is using it. And of course, he can have his own PDF designs and PDF invoices. So let's again choose one of 2 customers, and let's change the partner to reseller with own invoicing. Okay, that's what we are doing now. When this is done, let's just go to this customer and click to charge him, and let's charge him from 1st of April for 5 months of the service. So that's what I'm doing now. I will set it up for 5 months, click a preview, it will say $200 he must pay me, and let's click on the invoice, and you will see that the invoice is different. So first of all, the number starts from 1, so it means that the numbering of the invoices is different from the general numbering. And that's what we have here is the reseller company name, details and everything. Okay, so that was the second option of the reselling. And the third option is when reseller we just charge one company for 10, 20 or 100 lines. So that's what we do here. We take the reseller 1 with the aggregate invoice, and that reseller 1 with the aggregate invoice we will use as the partner. First of all, we need to set up the one customer that will be main for all sub-customers. So it means like it's a parent-child structure. We will call this aggregate. With reseller we put the data of his company, and then we will create one per month. We will create one single common invoice for all lines that this reseller is managing, and then he will charge it additionally in his own software with own invoices. But what we do, we charge this company for all lines that he has. Okay, we created this customer. Now let's go to the settings of the finance and choose reseller 1 invoice. this partner we enable inter-partner invoicing, and then we just define that who will be the customer, the aggregate customer who will receive that invoices for that partner. So it will be that aggregate reseller that we just created, and I can make an aggregation per service or per customer, or just charge it as a one line for all his connections. So let's go to the clients and define 3 customers starting from Sydney, and let's continue. That's Irma will be the second one. So these customers were connected by reseller, and then there's the third one, Christy Martinez. 3 customers connected by, or even 4, let's make it 4, with a reseller. And now I will run the recurring billing for 1st of April. So let's make it quickly. Simulate the recurring billing that SPLYNX will run automatically, so I can run it also the manual way. And here let's choose the preview file for the 1st of April, and I will confirm it. After confirmation, all invoices are generated. So I just confirm it with the date of issuing of invoices 13th of March. Customers have been charged, so I got the new invoices. Let's go to the invoices, let's refresh it, and it displays me all clients. I will choose only invoices issued 30s, and here we can find below there is a plenty of other customers, but below we have an aggregate client, aggregate reseller. When I click on it, it shows me the invoice with 3 customers under it. So it allows me to aggregate different lines and different customers with services under one common customer that is my reseller. So that's all. Thank you for your time.